TGIF. Thanks for starting off your Friday with us here on Wake Up Charlotte to Go. I'm Ben Thompson. Let's go ahead and get a check of your forecast for this Friday with Larry Sprinkle.
Good morning. It is a clear sky morning. We take a look at our South Charlotte camera, Mr. Sparky Carolina Camera Network, looking out the eastern skies. Not a bad start today. Temperatures a few degrees below average for the most part, upper 60s across the area this afternoon. Let's take a look at that hour-by-hour forecast. By 11 a.m. we're at 59 degrees, 63 degrees at 1 o'clock, so lunchtime should be okay, just a little bit cooler than normal. There you go, right in the middle of the afternoon, upper 60s at 5 o'clock. By about 11 o'clock tonight, under fair skies, 58 degrees at that time. We did make it into the low 70s yesterday, in fact, 72, which is the average high this time of the year. Record high today, you got to go back to 1896, 89 degrees, all-time record low. The year was 1962, 29 degrees on this day in history. Checking the 7-day forecast once again, cooler than average today, even cooler tomorrow, a little more cloudiness around. Just the slightest chance of a shower tomorrow. Will be in the mid-60s. Sunday looking okay, right around 70 degrees, and dry weather next week. The warmest day next week, Tuesday at 76, and the coolest day will be next Thursday, right around 69 degrees. That's your forecast this morning, Ben.
Larry, thanks. At least 8 people are dead and multiple others injured after a mass shooting in Indianapolis. Officials say a gunman opened fire in a FedEx facility before shooting and killing himself. Police say multiple people have been sent to the hospital with gunshot wounds. They've not said how many or how serious those injuries are.
Good Friday morning, Charlotte. Police say they need your help in catching the person or persons responsible for 2 homicides that occurred in the last 10 days. Both of them to transgender women who were killed at hotels, including the second one that was killed just at the hotel behind me yesterday. Police say if you know anything, say something to them as soon as possible.
Good morning to you. I'm Billie Jean Shaw. Tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Mecklenburg County will host a community vaccination clinic right here in Camp North End. The Pfizer vaccine will be used, so be prepared to schedule time for your second dose if you do come. Appointments are open to people as young as 16 years old. To book, call the county COVID hotline at 980-314-9400, or you can type in Camp North End Vaccination Clinic on eventbrite.com and book there.
This weekend, Publix pharmacies will start giving the COVID vaccine in North Carolina. Appointments are already fully booked for Saturday and Sunday, but Publix says they will be adding new dates. You can sign up on their website. They will not be taking appointments over the phone. Time now to connect the dots. When we make the news make sense, the CEO of Pfizer says a third dose of its COVID vaccine will likely be needed within the next year. It might not necessarily, though, be because the first doses were not working.
It's looking more likely that we'll need booster shots for the coronavirus vaccine. Let's connect the dots. Pfizer CEO says people will likely need a third dose between 6 and 12 months after their first dose. After that, he said getting your coronavirus vaccine would likely become an annual event, kind of like getting your flu shot. 2 reasons why. 1, researchers still don't know for sure how long protection will last. So far, both Pfizer and Moderna are reporting their vaccines offer protection through at least 6 months. 2, experts are especially worried about all these new variants. In fact, the more contagious UK variant is now the dominant version of the coronavirus here in the U.S. While some research shows both Pfizer and Moderna's vaccines work against the variants, more research is needed. The hope is that the booster shot and all future doses can protect us from the new variants when they emerge. And that is connecting the dots.
Now to some stories to keep you and your family safe and sound today. We'll soon be able to learn the secret to a good night's sleep. Finally, right? Netflix launching a new show to teach us how to fall asleep. Yes, it's gotten to that point. It's called Headspace Guide to Sleep. The animated series has 7 episodes, with each one exploring a different aspect of our relationship to sleep, such as insomnia, stress, phones, even sleeping pills. You can watch starting April 28th, although they say don't watch TV while you're trying to fall asleep. So there's that. If you want to save money on a flight, drive to Atlanta. I'm not sure it's worth it, though. According to a new study from Scott's Cheap Flights, it's a popular website, it's actually cheaper to fly to and fly out of Atlanta than to fly out of Charlotte. That's on average, so of course you're going to find, exceptions to that. Experts say with more people traveling this summer, you can expect higher fares wherever you go, so book early. You have got to decide, though, if it is worth it to drive 4 hours to Atlanta and be in that traffic. And then the worst part is when you fly back and then have to drive all the way back. Maybe that's worth it. I don't think it is. You can watch us every single weekday morning starting at 4:30 a.m. Hey, have a wonderful weekend.